are not enough words for me to describe my love for Alex. So instead of trying to find the right words to say, I'm gonna read you all a quote. I came across this when Alex first became a police officer. And now that Alex has passed, it speaks to me more than ever. When I see his badge, it is not just a number. It signifies honor, and it has my ultimate respect. His badge that I proudly stand behind lies upon his chest, close to his heart, because this call on his life as an officer takes heart. So while you may know my officer as a number, know he is far more than that. He is my hero, my protection, the love of my life, and of course, my heart. I love you, Alex.
Good, Kate. You did good.
Guests and friends, my father, mother, sister-in-law, sister, and I thank you all for being here today. We are here before you saying the words that we have never wanted to say, giving the speech that we have never wanted to give, and feeling the loss that we have never wanted to feel. Many of you knew Alex as an officer, but he was so much more to us than that. Our parents made us siblings, but we chose to be best friends. The three of us laughed until our stomachs hurt, and we shared more memories than we can even begin to remember. Over the last week, our childhood home has been overwhelmed by love, support, and community. And while we are so incredibly grateful for this outpouring of kindness, we still experience a sense of despair, which slowly creeps over our hearts every time the door open swings. Because we know it will never be our brother coming in to greet us again. We keep waiting for him to pull up in the driveway in his new white truck, the door flying open, coming in to kiss our mom on the cheek, and looking for something sweet to eat. As many have already said since his passing, Alex was the kind of person who would literally drop anything to do something for someone that needed him. If we needed him to pick up a piece of furniture, he would be there. If we needed him to dress up as a red Power Ranger for Halloween to go trick-or-treating with his nephews, Alex would be there. That's always been his heart, and his family was his highest priority. He always had our back.
Our family shares something special, an incredible bond, one that runs deep beyond measure. Our parents came to this country, like most immigrants, and worked hard to make it. They struggled so that we would have a chance at a better life, a life full of opportunity. Growing up, they always instilled in us to never be lazy, to always fix your bed, to always protect and love one another. They taught us to never be greedy, but always humble. They taught us to always give to those around you, even if you had nothing to give. As the only son Alex held a strong sense of responsibility to provide for them what they provided us. Alex never feared anything. He took the oath of protecting those he loved seriously and watched out for our family every day. Even though Alex was the youngest, we always felt like he was our older brother because he took care of everything without hesitation. He always made us feel like everything was going to be okay. We gather here today to mourn Alex's passing, our hero. He answered the call and served his community without question. Alex Hamzy dedicated his life to service, and he died in the cause of this effort. On this difficult day, and in this difficult time, we must ask ourselves what kind of community we are and what direction we want to move in. Considering the evidence, we can be filled with bitterness, hatred, and in a desire to take some type of revenge. Or we can make an effort to replace this violence and stain of bloodshed with compassion. We can make an effort to find the light amidst all of this darkness and sadness and move forward using love, Alex's love, as our compass. Winston Churchill once said, "I don't fear history because I intend to write it." Well, Alex, through your sacrifice, you have helped to write this moment in our history, a moment that we can only hope will define a brighter future. So through our tears, let us know the blessings of knowing and loving you, a great and noble man, the best brother a sister could ever have.
And now Mr. Jeff Scott, Alex's father-in-law.
Thank you. I want to start by thanking every one of you for being here. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much your love has helped us through this. There is no greater act of love that someone can give than to be willing to sacrifice their life for another human being, especially someone who hates and wishes them harm. Yet that is exactly what Alex, Dustin, and 99% of their brothers and sisters in blue do every day. Alex was not out there showing hate, power, or prejudice, just his love for those he chose to protect. I will never allow haters to ever portray him in any other way. We must shine the light on the charlatans who promote hate under the guise of victimhood, and also condemn those who provide the platform for this evil. We are, as a nation, are tired of the vile rhetoric and false narrative the good men and women in blue must endure every day because the actions of a few. Let me repeat that, because of the actions of a few. I am sorry for my anger, but there is no hatred. When I saw the video of people celebrating the death of these two, I could have put hatred in my heart, but that makes them win. They will never win. As we brought back Alex's body to the funeral home in the SWAT vehicle that Alex loved, escorted by hundreds of men and women on the force, I could see the pain and anguish in their eyes. Even though Alex is my son-in-law, he was also their brother, and the pain they felt was just as deep as mine. As we passed countless people expressing their love, I tried to comfort them the best I could by letting them know how much they are loved and never, ever, ever forget how much they are loved. Now it's time for me to remind all of Alex's brothers and sisters in blue throughout the country that you are loved, and I want you to never forget it. We may not express ourselves as much as those who show hate, but in our hearts we are always with you. Don't for one moment think that we aren't with you 100%. And know we feel blessed by the unspoken sacrifice and love you show us every single day. One day, I sat down with Alex and grilled him with questions about his job that I was unaware of. Alex ended up giving me a lesson on exactly why the police take the actions that they do, and enlightened me in doing so. The first thing I realized that the actions 99% of them make have nothing to do with prejudice or racism or power trips or hatred of minorities and immigrants, but a simple desire to protect themselves so they can make it back to their families at the end of the day. My son-in-law was about 15 minutes away from coming home before he died. Every officer knows their first duty is to protect us, but it's also their right to protect themselves. After Alex got done telling about the danger they faced and what was needed to protect themselves, I asked him why the police didn't ask for an hour or so on national television to explain to the American people what he just taught me. Alex laughed and said that the media would never allow that to happen. Well, I am a stubborn son of a bitch, and we're gonna make it happen. Why not give them the opportunity to have 1 hour on prime time television on all networks at the same time? Those of you who are in the major networks, call me. We're going to get this done. Knowledge is a wonderful thing, and we're going to provide it. This knowledge will hopefully spark the question, why is there so much hate in this country? We went from having differences to blatantly hating one another. This has to stop. It has to stop. Blue, there is no need for blue to hate red or red to hate blue, white to hate blacks or blacks to hate whites. We are one country, and we damn better bring it back. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little upset. We have to stop believing this notion that our hatred of the other side is a good hatred. Think about that, a good hatred. Have we gone insane? Have we lost our minds? If we don't stop, we are going to lose our country. I lost my son-in-law. I don't want to lose my country too. This hatred of each other has got to stop. Please, 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 stop, stop, stop. We have to talk to one another. We have to love one another. It has to stop. Alex was love. When Alex was in your presence, you could feel his love. Alex loved his wife, his sisters, his nephews, his family. Alex also loved his job and loved his life. Hatred should not have taken him away. This is the byproduct of hatred. And may I add, the burden of all this hatred falls on the men and women in blue. Never forget that. This nation can only survive as one. We will either lift each other up as one, or we will perish. Thank you.